So hello everyone, welcome back. Today is a very special day. I am joined by our usual Bionicle bro, Bryan, Toa
Hello.
of Toa of Star Wars criticism,
Oh, yes.
and then we are also joined by the newest member of our Toa branch, Toa Joshua,
Hello.
because our friend Joshua is also a big Bionicle fan, and I'm just the Jew Toa of Marianne von Edmondstan. I don't know. So we are here today. The three of us are going to be watching Bionicle 3 Web of Shadows. Ooh, spooky. Because it's Halloween,
I've
technically. I
never
don't
seen
know.
this.
You've never
Not
seen this movie, really.
No, I haven't. I've seen the
So,
first two.
a
I've
bit of
seen
context. Yeah.
I've seen this a couple times, but not as much as maybe the first one or even the second one. And I'm
So,
glad I don't know. After the first two movies, I'm kind of glad I never saw anything else after this.
so a bit of context for me here. This was actually the first Bionicle movie I ever saw as a kid.
Oh, really?
I remember watching. I remember like going to a distant land lost to time, known only as movie gallery. Yes, back when they had like DVD and VHS rental stores, and I I bought the DVD. I watched it, and the only thing I remember was that there was a commercial for the Rugrats Go Wild movie that was coming out around the time, I guess, which is a far better movie than this apparently. I've heard some like things on and off about this movie. I've heard it's like it's the worst of all the movies. I've heard it's like the best of all the movies. I really don't care. So we're just gonna watch this, and we're gonna find out what if we end up liking it. This is a let's watch of Bionicle 3: Web of Shadows. Played the movie from this point starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, I've not
This,
seen this in a while.
this is also the last of the Miramax trilogy.
Oh,
I
Miramax.
assume. I assume the what was it called? The Legend Reborn or something? Wasn't
No,
accepted.
that's a different studio, I believe.
Yeah.
The same studio also went on to work on Hero Factory shorts, I believe. Which,
Makes
yeah,
sense.
nobody cares about that one.
No,
Hey, it's Makuta.
Still looks completely different from how he
yes.
does in the toy.
Yeah. I remember being
I
surprised.
do like this
That's a
opening.
pretty cool shot.
Oh yeah, this is cool.
That is.
All my Bionicle lore is coming back to me. There's Vakama.
He's over there on the right. There he is.
Protodermis.
The terrorist,
The protodermis.
which is some kind of like Bionicle element.
Yes.
Yay, Brofist. Oh yeah, and Tewalikon was there. Don't worry about him.
Didn't he die? Wait, he became a Taraga, did
Wow,
Oh, yeah, he
spoilers,
got killed at
Josh.
the end.
Gosh.
the second.
Doesn't he
Yeah,
die?
sorry,
Wow.
sorry for spoilers for
How
a
how dare you?
15-year-old movie.
I couldn't care less.
Yeah, somehow this
I
was never mentioned by
remember.
the Makuta in the second film.
Queen and benevolent queen. Don't you mean malevolent?
I'm pretty sure it's what he said, malevolence. Did he say benevolence?
I heard benevolent.
What?
The
I get the feeling that that Rudaka's gonna be like Makima from Chainsaw Man.
I remember reading, uh, in like the book series, when the Toa, when they initially travel to the island of Maranui and they take the Matoran with them and they're scouting everything out.
Let me know if it's too
Um,
loud, by the way, guys.
they crossed like this series of nests, which they might. Thinking back, it might have been the Borok.
Oh, really?
Might have been the Visorak as well. I just remember there was foreshadowing. If you read the books,
We're
there was
gonna need a bigger
foreshadowing
boat.
as to the because They went to the island of Maranui and brought all the Matoran with them because they were evacuating the place, right?
Yeah.
And so they did
Oh
that,
snap.
and they decided to head back to the island of Maranui to
Get the rest of them.
not the island of Maranui, island of Metronui to finish the job because they had other
Yeah.
stuff they had to deal with. Those guys, I liked those.
Oh, look
guys.
at little crabs without
Yeah.
arms. Money, money, money.
There's Anawa. I forgot he spoke like that.
Yeah. Him and Lewa speak kind of like in the same kind of weird language.
Right.
I will say this: that the voice acting is pretty top notch.
The voice acting is fine, but I feel like the voices don't really match some of them. Maybe it'll grow on me.
Vakama's definitely gotten a bit better as a leader. He's a bit more confident now than he was in the last movie.
Yeah, Vakama was super lacking in confidence. That was like his whole arc in the first.
Yeah.
In that first section.
The only problem was that like it was done. They kind of emphasized that a little too much with the character.
Yeah.
It made it hard for him to believe that. It made it hard to believe at the end that
I really forgot about all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. That was his whole thing, and he got.
Oh, hey, look! It's those giant ram things that like Lecon's packaged with in the shadows.
Yeah. It began with a K. I don't remember what it was called.
The kangaroos.
Yeah, sure.
The kangaroos. Oh, like those things he was fighting in that short clip in the second movie. So it's more like the archives are more like a prison than really like
Yeah,
a history
it was a
place.
research facility, but
Clearly more of a prison. I love like the shadows now. The more like darker angle, the more darker shadows. I like it.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I was frozen today.
I do like his charisma now.
Yeah. I love when Matto just like ah. Think talking. Yeah, sorry, we got Josh.
A bunch of Ewoks just come in randomly.
The Ewoks.
Yeah.
The giant teddy bears.
Been taken to the camp.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry advance for like Josh for some of the background audio. Josh has got like some background music, background audio. Oh, that's cool. I love like the sound effects for the Viscerac.
Yeah. It sounds
Jeez.
cool.
Yeah. I don't know.
That
So
is
far,
actually terrifying.
I don't know. So far, this is actually not too bad.
It's not bad at all.
Yeah.
The pacing is actually does a lot better.
Yeah. It's not going like a million miles a minute.
See, so these canisters, you could actually form these with like the Toametru canisters. If you
Oh, really?
If you took like the lid of 2 of them, you could fit them together.
I just realized that his throne has like a giant Bionicle statue.
Hey,
Yeah, notice that? Yeah.
The head, yeah.
It's Palpatine! I knew it! Like Lego Palpatine.
Somehow Palpatine returned. Again.
Oh, it's Sidorak. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. You should better be good. I love his voice. I love like the steam coming off of him as he talks. That's a really cool
Oh, I
touch.
do.
Also, Sidorak, are you typing on your computer while we're not looking? You know we can hear that, right?
Maybe.
No, I was just kidding. Sorry, Josh. I'm
I'm
just
getting
playing.
I'm getting an image of this set for you, so you can
Oh,
see
really?
the comparison.
No, I'm just pulling your light, Josh.
I do like his design.
Yeah, he looks pretty good.
There's the set.
Could you imagine if like I bet that like the giant Lego statue behind him is just his toy. Oh, that's actually not too bad like translation wise. Oh. Uh-oh.
There's your Daka.
Formalities.
Is Sidorak a simp?
He's a fucking simp.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm starting to see it why so many people started like simping for this one. I was like, but
She's
it's
a
not.
robot.
She's a robot.
Gross.
I'm pretty. Oh, there's a lot of fandoms that are have the hots for a lot of robot characters.
Oh, you'd be surprised, Brian.
I'm not surprised. I'm saying that there's a lot of fandoms with
Oh
that
yeah.
have the hots for a lot of robots.
Yeah, she looks a lot different in the toy version versus how she looks in the movie. Like she doesn't even have like that blue wired like hair ponytail in the toy.
Right.
I don't think.
Oh
Jeez.
gosh.
On the eye twitching's acting a little sus there. Not sus. Well, we dropped a body.
Yeah.
How do you know that? I am that I am.
It's the guilt tripping again. I can't just change.
Starts
In this
changing.
case, you kind of can do.
Oh snap! My arm, help! My hand's on fire. Don't blow the smoke. That only makes it worse. That's not how you get rid of a fire.
See, if I remember in the books and the comics, they fell asleep in this and
Oh,
they
really?
woke up uh altered.
Oh really?
Hmm.
I kind of like it this way. Like how seeing them kind of like mutate in these like in these little like egg things. Oh really? She's not broken out yet?
And
Yodelay-hoo. Sorry.
is it specifically those cocoons that change them?
I
Yeah.
believe no, I believe it was the Viscerax poison that they injected
Right,
like
it was
poison
the
into
venom,
them.
but like the venom was within the cocoons.
Yeah.
Ah,
No, I'm pretty sure I thought it was the Viscerax actually like injected venom into them that mutated them.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't worry, Rooney will love to scratch armor. Which, by the way, I do actually have one of these Haraga here in his Toa form. Helicopter, helicopter.
ah,
Oh,
Wait, did you
excuse
gather
me.
what's carrying them?
Sorry, guys. Helicopter. Didn't want to be, didn't want to
Yeah,
curse
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Wow,
Exactly.
such language.
Oh, it's the Rahaga doing. Okay,
Yeah,
I missed that.
and I do like the designs of this in the movies.
the Hordika.
Yeah.
Yeah, these look great in the movie. Even the Rahaga
Wow.
toys, I think, even design wise in the movie design and toy design look pretty decent.
But you know what really like threw me off was like, wait, when I saw this, I was like, wait a second, why does he have like the Rakshi like face?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, because you'd be surprised, Brian. Lego reused a lot of like pieces for their other toys.
No, I mean because in the movies, the Rakshi didn't have their faces were a lot different.
Oh yeah, you're
yeah.
right. Yeah.
And
you're
then
right,
and
I
then I
forgot
see
about
them
that.
use it for this one. I was like, wait, why couldn't they just use that for the other ones?
I don't know. Yeah.
Well, part of me went. This is pretty. I really like this.
Oh, this looks
So
great.
it's-
Kind of looks like Bronze Lake in Final Fantasy 14.
It kind of reminds me of an area in Shadow of the Colossus. You imagine a Colossus just like comes out of the water. I'm something with the man in the mirror. I don't know how the Michael Jackson song goes.
You always were.
I'm ugly and I'm proud. Did you say I'm hungry?
Ugly.
Yeah, a lot of people aren't really like the biggest fans of these toys. Really, they're not really like
Yeah.
very popular. They don't sell very much.
Early
'Cause-
moment.
Vakama's acting has definitely gotten a lot better with this movie. Yeah, Nuja's head looks all weird looking. That was I'm pretty sure that was always the intention to make them look kind of ugly and otherworldly looking. So, in
That's
the
so good.
in the story or in the lore of Bionicle Josh, I believe the Rahaga are actually former Toa that were also
they're
mutated
members
by
of the Order of Modern
that were they were also injected with the venom by the Viscerac and turned into Rahagas. And they only released two of the toys, Toa Norik and Toa Iruni,
Yeah.
which I'm about to win in a bit actually of Toa Norik, because I'm the only bidder. Oh, forget people wanting to SIMP Rudaka. She's
Ooh.
a major SIMP for Makuta.
Oh yeah.
Major Makuta fanboy.
And girl.
Yes. Plenty of fish out there in the sea, people.
That looks like a predator.
She does kind of actually look like a predator, doesn't she? Huh. I never noticed that.
I never put two and two together.
I would have loved to see the other Rahaga's Toa forms.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember him.
Yeah.
He also looks very different from the toy version versus movie version.
Oh, I better look up the toy version because I've not seen it in a long time.
Yeah, he's also a very expensive toy because he's a Titan class Toa or Bionicle. He's not Toa.
Oh, I remember this as the Cyclops dude.
Yeah.
You know what I think why I really like this is it feels like a TV special, like a TV like
Oh yeah.
this
Yeah.
could have really been a great TV show.
It really could have. Yeah, there's a Rooney. If Rooney looks nothing like, he's missing a lot of the colors from his Toa version. Like their color scenes, Newark was silver and red. Rooney was gold and green, but he's missing a lot of the gold for some reason here.
Right. Well, that was all like in the armor.
Yeah. Cause I believe we can.
Oh, he forged masks, right? Oh yeah, he made the Mask of Time,
Yeah.
didn't he?
I don't really like the
Suit
Mask of
fucking-
Time design. Really, it's kind of
Neither
it looks
do
very
I.
weird. It looks unfinished. You know what I mean? It looks incomplete.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I get
Well,
it.
that
You
was
know,
kind of the idea, right?
yeah.
Because it eventually became the Mask of Life.
Did it really?
And then I think so. I think
I
it
don't-
got merged. It merged with another mask, I think,
Huh.
and or it was otherwise altered to become the Mask.
I'll have to fact check on that one. I don't know. I never knew they were actually the same.
That's why the hold on.
Better watch out for some lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Or sabers. Yeah, all of the Hordika Toa had that like similar gimmick. They all had very similar designs.
Oh,
Ow. Ouch. I mean, to be fair, that one really set up for Vakama when Matao being a jerk to him. Oh snap! Gonna go off on his own. He's already
he's
acting like a
honestly
beast,
more compelling as this net.
as he is now than he was back then.
Yeah.
I always thought that like Vakama and Nokama were like a thing in these movies.
Oh yeah.
I like that he has more of a chip on his shoulder and he's more
Yeah.
like angsty. That's the word.
Yes,
Yeah.
angsty. I like how Nuju's helmet or his head looks more different than the other ones. All the other like Hordika designs
little more
on the
unique.
heads, they're a bit more, they're a little too samey for my taste. Which is kind of I think like the main issue with the Hordika and why like not a lot of people buy them, is that like their designs are all a little too similar to one another.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, so far this is definitely the best of all the movies.
It
which
really,
is-
it really is.
Yeah, this
Wow.
is like What's a good comparison? I don't know.
Like the Revenge of the Sith of the series.
Yeah.
The first one was kind of like Phantom Menace. The
Second one is Attack of the
second one,
Clones.
like Attack of the Clones, and this is basically Revenge of the Sith.
Yes.
It's darker, grittier.
Lego's
Hey,
Revenge
it
of the
even has
Sith.
the protagonist turn to the dark side.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
There's
Wow.
the 2 moons.
Just like in Beast Wars.
You want the spoiler alert for the 2 moons?
What about... Wait, there's a spoiler for the 2 moons?
Yeah, because it's not in the movie.
Oh. Is this like in the novels? For the
Way
of the movie?
yeah.
Oh, is it way later in the
Way
timeline?
later, yeah.
I do want to listen to this dialogue, so we could maybe
Okay.
we'll catch up on
Good
that later.
idea.
That's a good shot.
Don't word it like that.
Jeez. This is definitely something.
A little sexual.
A little suggestive. Oh, I forgot that like the Toe Stone's there. Oh, Niwa, I think his name is. Yes, we get it, Matao. That's out of context. Matao just like snarling is hilarious.
The third Bionicle movie, but it's just Mattel making noises.
He's a pussy, and
Jeez, Brian.
anyway. They can't understand a word we're saying. They're like puppies.
Yeah. With giant claws and fangs. The fear. Like a dictator?
I'm actually legitimately enjoying this movie.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's a first. Do you like it? I moved the whole city just for you.
We just pushed it somewhere else.
And that plan was just crazy enough to get us all killed. Okay. Yeah, they all feel like a bit of shame, like with their new designs.
Yeah.
Uh.
There is still some of that weird editing.
Yeah. I do kind of feel like the editing has improved since the last two movies.
It has.
Yeah. Also, Radaka, you okay there? You sound like you got a bit of a snake in your voice. I just noticed something. She's got like the disc back on her too, actually. That the other Hordika have. Wait, what? Yas, queen, yas. Oh gosh.
That's a
Well,
little dark for a Bionicle movie.
that is very dark. Jeez.
They would rather die from falling off the ledge than have to face her wrath. Oh, suddenly he has green eyes.
Oh, that means he's evil. He's turned to the dark side. He's one with the
Bad
Sith.
now.
Yeah. Everyone knows that green eyes means a Sith Lord.
Except red eyes. But
Yeah, like all these guys are Sith too.
How many AMVs do you think there are um, of this movie with like skillet music?
Oh my gosh, probably a lot.
what music?
Skillet.
Skillet. Oh, I'm sure.
Probably a lot. Or Linkin Park.
Skillet's great, but it's also a bit cringe.
So far, like Rudaka is actually a better villain or more interesting villain than Makuta is, which isn't saying a lot because Y'all. Could you imagine him like going back to being regular Toa, and then all their like old decrepit stuff is like gone. They're just like, oh, I sound younger again.
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized this is the room where the Matora became Toa, the Toa Metru. Yeah.
Oh.
Of what?
This is the area where Vakama then became Toa.
Was it?
Yeah, we saw like in the center of the room is where like they got transformed.
Oh.
Because he went inside the temple. Oh, there's
Yeah.
the comment. He's like, I don't know. I just saw you like half an hour ago.
Yeah. You must have a bad memory there, dork.
Also, apparently the Mask of Time did not merge. I guess it remained separate. I don't remember what the distinction was.
Oh, okay. We can say that for after the movie. Do they really need me though?
Computer Snoke.
She's going to be my new queen, just you wait. Oh, it's all quiet. Oh, wow. Slightly decent kid jump scare. I never noticed that Wanu was actually having to like carry anything like it's a cane.
Hard.
Take it easy. That's how. I do like how a lot of the other like Rahaga walk differently than they don't all walk the same. They have like some of them have like more unique running animations. Dang, we really should have been there to help. Here, oh, don't worry, Ruin's right behind me actually on my shelf.
Hmm.
Oh, he is the Predator. I can't see poop, Captain.
And I can't see shit.
Oh, I just noticed that, like, yeah, they have heat signatures, which implies they have, like, is that just, like, a blender for, like, making
Yeah,
It's a
milkshakes?
grill.
It's got like a KitchenAid.
It's a KitchenAid. Man, I gotta get, what's his name, Wanua to make me a mean chocolate shake.
Yeah.
He was here. Oh no.
Oh, no.
That would have been like a great end to like an episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that this movie definitely aired on Toonami back in the day. And I'm pretty sure all the Bionicle movies aired on Toonami, with the exception of the fourth one. He's even got a little skull like top thing for his door. Exterminate.
Oh,
I thought he was gonna.
it says Toa Hordica.
Oh my gosh.
I swear to God, I thought he was gonna say, "I am no simpleton." Shit.
Oh dang.
I have the world's
He's-
biggest kebab.
The world's biggest kebab.
Kebab.
I brought the hose set. Buy them now for $100 on eBay. I wonder how many like AMVs there are of Bionicle 3 with like the animal I become.
Oh my God, I'm sure there's plenty.
I'm gonna go look that up right after this movie actually.
I'm actually gonna look it up right now on my phone.
Okay, go for it.
See, my thought is Skillet's monster.
Oh yeah, that's also a good idea too. Oh yeah, really Matau? Yeah.
Lunch. Oh, there's not Bionicle 3, but there's like I got 4 results for like
Oh,
animal I've become for Bionicle in general.
okay.
Hordika, I have become.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The Hordika I have become. That's perfect.
Bionicle AMV. It's
oh,
worse.
early 2000s YouTube, never go away.
Evil Robin, animal I've become.
The tears that reach the sky. That must mean they are open-eyed. The tears, they are open-eyed. That's like Brian's favorite line from the first movie, Josh, is that like where Leewald just goes, "Sister, he is open-eyed."
Oh.
He loves that line. It is now
You're not
Darth,
Darth
comma.
Vader.
It's now Darth, comma.
Chris Pratt.
It's Chris Pratt.
Prat, 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 prat. Just walks around just saying prat, prat, prat.
Pratt. Yes, Queen. I was about to say, I'm kind of surprised they haven't actually like found Kitongu just yet. Oh, the narrator's back. I kind of forgot actually.
Indiana Jones or Lord of the Rings, if you
Da
will.
da 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 da. Da 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 da. So now there's like two plot threads we're going here. The rest of the Toa finding Kitongu, and Vakama with Rudaka.
And they're managing it pretty well, considering.
Yeah. I still wish we could like. I still wish the other three Toa were like got a bit more like spotlight. Aside from aside from just Matao and like sometimes Nokamba.
Yeah.
Because the other ones are just kind of there.
Tears of the Kingdom.
It took my brain like a few seconds. It is a Sidorak. Stop using that voice. You're creeping me out. Touch. Don't touch.
Yes, touch it. Touch me.
Shut up, Bryan. Why not I was about to say, why not just drop them? Oh, they can just fly away.
They're not too big fans of that.
I wonder if anyone's made like custom Bionicle designs of movie Radaka. Because I really love like the bluish like ponytail hair that she has. Engagement.
Marriage.
Wilden.
Marriage.
Marriage.
He's
a puppet. He's a puppet. He's a figurehead. He's just a puppet.
Yeah. He's a simp too.
Yeah. A disposable one of that.
And a pussy.
I'm just imagining like Sidorak replying to Bryan with what he just said.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes the best part.
I thought for a longest time that he was playing a video game. He's just rolling a joystick around.
Playing his like Atari joystick.
Sivakama. Have you ever heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? I thought not. It's a story the Toa never tell.
That's perfect, Bryan. Oh wow, that's a lot of spiders.
I should say a few words,
Not bellow it out.
Where?
Ha ha ha. Oh, don't worry. If there's one thing Matao's good at doing, it's judging.
If you
Very
walk into a
harshly.
room like this in an RPG, there's gonna be a boss.
Oh yeah. The boss is underwater.
Yeah.
Or from above.
It's a Zelda game. The boss is underwater.
Or both, actually. It's a duo boss. It's a duo fight.
I was just playing Twilight Princess, and I just finished like the water temple in that game, and that boss is like and like you go down to like this big like pit, and you drive underwater in this big arena. It's kind of like Shadow of the Colossus.
Oh.
This giant sea creature monster comes out.
Oh really? Does it have lightning that zaps you underwater?
No. But it grabs you with its tentacles.
Oh. That's even worse. And there's... Who does this guy remind me of? Kitongu. I love like the all the old rusty gear sound effects they have for him.
Yeah, I will say that the sound design is probably one of the better parts of this movie.
Absolutely,
Yes.
yes. Like that character, like the way like the gears move gives him like a sense of weight. Of like this is an ancient being.
Yeah. I feel like Bakama's head looks like a football.
It does actually. I'm noticing that.
Top of his head.
It's like Radaka just like kicks his head off. Touchdown!
Kill you. What? Nothing.
And ready. Yes. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. I didn't notice that Sidorak also has like that disc launcher on his back too.
No.
He talks so weird too. He's got like multiple different like voices in his talking thing. Whatever the thing comes out of the giant hole in his head, yeah, that like makes voices. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. I'll just shut up.
No.
No. No. No, so it's just like Fury King Bradley. that ha ha ha. I love like he talks his weird laugh. Even for Bionicle, this character talks is very weird.
Well, he's mostly Rahi, right?
I don't know actually. I actually don't know. Well, I guess that implies that like yeah, this is kind of one of those stories where like they have their own different language that's just translated to English for the audience.
Yeah.
But like Hitongu is speaking an old language that even like most Bionicles don't know what it even means.
Mm-hmm.
It means unity. It means unity definitely.
Oh, that's a sudden change.
Everyone's like, "Ow, that hurts." Not really sure what like the moral there was for the Torah. The Torah. The Torah.
They gotta work together. Okay.
Yeah.
Unity.
Okay. Yay! I mean, we could have told you that. So, anyways, I just started blasting. So now, like, our two plot threads have finally have finally come together into one.
Yeah.
Major.
Is this almost over? I feel like
Yeah,
it
this-
just started.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
nearing the final battle.
Oh
Are
wow.
we sure?
This is the climax of the movie. Yeah. You don't need friends, Wakama. You have the darkness.
This is kneel before Zod.
Kneel
And
before Sid.
Heddish.
Kneel before Sid from Final Fantasy. Now I'm just imagining like all of Sidorak's lines are just replaced by Sid from Final
Kind of a
Fantasy.
cool shot.
Oh yeah, that is cool actually.
Oh.
Oh, they all have like so that was the big like gimmick for all these characters was that like
Yeah.
they had these like disc chargers you could do. That's a decent idea. Oh, that's a cool. That's cool. I wanna fly sky high. Okay, bye, Mattel.
He just leaves and he's just not there for the rest of the movie.
He just leaves. I have to go now. My planet needs me. Generic blasting sound effect. Remember, like, the mask powers from the second movie? Yeah, me neither. Look, it's one of those Bell Colossus from Elden Ring. Remember those, Bryan? No. Oh. Kitonga doesn't. I think actually it would have been funny if he was like, but Kitonga isn't real. He's just like, obviously. It's just, that's it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Zitorak's like he's trying too hard to be cool. He's really not that good. Okay. He's like, no, stay, Vakama. Okay. Just use your blender, Wenua. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I just had to complain a little. Yeah, the editing's still editing
Meanwhile,
there.
they've been hanging upside down for half
Oh
a
gosh,
day.
they must be like passed out.
Or choice of words.
No.
I appreciate that Manta is the one directly rescuing him.
Yes,
Right.
it's very like thematically appropriate because
Fitting.
it's fitting because he was the one who was like being so mean to him at first, and now he's the one who has to like save him,
Yeah.
making up for his like mistakes.
But it could have been. That could have been. Doesn't feel as earned.
Yeah.
Because they really could have used some more time to really realize maybe I was
Definitely.
too hard on Vakama or
Yeah.
anything, because he then has to take that leadership role and be like, wow, being a leader really is hard. Maybe I was
Oh,
too
yeah.
hard on him.
Yeah.
That's a really
they don't
good
do
like
that,
point,
though.
Bryan. That's a really good like improvement on like the movies like on the movie quality overall. Dang, what a dumb Viscerac. I feel like the final battle editing is a little weird with like when they cut back to the other Toa. They should have just been like one scene altogether. Instead of just cutting back and forth between like these two scenes here.
That's cool.
That is very cool. Terrible shot, by the way.
You missed.
Bong. Bong. Okay, this time for sure. This is how it feels to climb in Shadow of the Colossus. I love his weapon, actually.
Yeah.
Very, like, weird hammered sort of design. No, she doesn't like me anymore. Oh, wait a second. It might actually hurt. Yodelay, yo-hee-hoo. Sorry. Oh, gosh. Did you?
Oh, I
Whoa!
forgot
Did you?
the costume
The
did that.
Visceract.
Oh,
Did you see
yeah.
the Visceractor like getting like knocked around? Did you notice that? No. She's ready to just get rid of him.
He's such a dumbass.
He really is. Dude doesn't even realize how far in how like how
He's such a simp that he doesn't
Wait.
really see through her lies. He's like so
Yeah.
infatuated with her.
what you're trying to say is, Brian, is that he needs eyes unclouded by, well, actually no, not eyes unclouded by hate. It doesn't work. Never mind. That didn't work at all. You'll never understand
Da,
Mattel.
da, 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 da.
I have brought peace and freedom and justice and security to my new empire.
Your new empire.
Don't make me kill you, Mattel.
Anakin, my allegiance to the Republic, to democracy.
It really is like Anakin versus Obi-Wan, isn't it?
It is a
Slightly.
little bit.
Just a little bit. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'll just be hanging here. Cliffhanger. Never mind. If only they could just jump good. I've fallen and I can't get up.
Not to worry, use life alert.
There's a Visvac in the background. I didn't notice that. Brutish him. What is he like?
Why
Scar
can't he
from?
just use that thing he has? He's like,
It's because he's too big of a baby.
how much of a pussy?
Jeez. Wow. I can't defeat my baby chef. Did you hear him laugh there?
I was not prepared for that.
It was at this moment that he knew he effed up. Well, that's the end of Sidorak.
Yeah.
I was wondering where this guy went. I don't think his Toa version has that staff, actually. I don't think so. Don't all the other Viscerac have names?
I think so.
I would assume so. It's an attack helicopter! Cliffhanger, hanging from a cliff. And that's why he's called Cliffhanger.
Long live the king. So are you.
You lie. I'm sorry for also being a big jerk, by the way. I see through the lies of the Jedi. Yeah, so like Vakama realizes that he during his like quest for power, he forgot about his main goal. So yeah, it kind of does ruin the
It
reveal that
feels
like
a little bit
Vakama's
rushed.
that like because like you know Vakama's gonna be a good guy in the end anyway, after watching the second movie. But that's like a problem with like most sequel prequel kind of movies is that you kind of know like what's gonna that like they're gonna be okay in the end.
Yeah, but that's not really it. It's like they don't. They. It could have been. It could have been handled much better. It almost
Yeah.
seems like he forgot about the Batoran
Yeah,
rather than like, oh, like
like he lost
he
sight of his goal.
he doesn't give a shit about them anymore.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what they were going for.
Yeah, but they couldn't really decide what to do.
Yeah, if that was their goal, they probably should have made a bit more. They should have brought that up. Oh, okay. What the? Okay, well that happened. Oh gosh, did you notice like the other Viscerac pieces just kind of laying around?
Oh yeah.
They've been blowing up a lot of these things. Where are the other Rahaga? Oh, there they are. They're just here now. What the heck?
This is Attack of the Clones.
Yeah, the Rahaga were not there before, but now they're here. That's some weird editing. Ow!
Oh.
Oh wow. Okay, they definitely released a toy of this big one, didn't they? They've got
I
to
think I
have done
had.
that.
Yeah,
I
they
think
did.
I think I had a toy of this.
All right, yeah, because it looks super
It
sick.
was actually a pretty normal sized one, if I remember right. But
Oh,
they
really?
had but they had miniatures of the other
Yeah,
characters.
Your
it kind
dark
of reminds.
souls. Give it to me.
Hand it over, your dark soul.
Right between your legs.
Oh, jeez. I like how I should even notice his eyes are different now.
Yeah.
Yep, and the other Rahag are just there.
They could have just done that, like.
Jeez, that laugh. Foolishness. Oh, dang. Vakama was a good guy the whole time.
Strike me down, and I'll always be with you.
Hey,
Oh wait, I'm quoting a different movie.
Yeah.
Strike me down, and I will always be with you, just like your father.
Well, there goes the Viscerac. And they all just
Okay.
left. They're all just like, screw this, we're out of here. Oh, snap.
Whoa.
Why? SpongeBob, why?
Like,
Finish her. Oh, and she lets it
That
happen.
is some slow motion.
Yeah, definitely in slow
he
motion.
wanted this to happen.
Yeah, she wanted it. So her whole plan was to get the other Toa to like
Because
to
it's the
use the other.
elements combined that
They would like
the
they would have like broken the seal
yeah.
somehow. Not really sure how that works, but whatever. Then again, I play Kingdom Hearts, and I understand
Well, that's
that
how
story.
they formed it in the end of the second movie.
Oh yeah. Okay, I get it. Yeah, that makes sense. And then Makuta
They're
just
doing it again.
grabs her, and that's the end of Radaka. Now
Just
it's a
some-
black
and
crystal.
yeah.
I think Radaka, she was a pretty decent villain.
Yeah.
Definitely the best of the villains so far, which is not saying
This-
much.
This feels like this whole like story could have been like a part of a television series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you notice that like they have two
Purpose.
thumbs on one hand? They got like double thumbs. It's someone else's problem. It'll be someone else's problem later on anyway.
Yeah.
It's a problem.
I missed the part when it's my problem. Exactly.
I missed the part, but that's my problem.
They just free Makuta, and Vakama's response is, "Whatever, it's fine."
What if he's just talking gibberish or just talking backwards? I mean, you technically are Toa, but you know.
It's just okay.
That didn't take much convincing. Not really sure, like, why he. Yeah.
I was gonna say
It
he has a bow
explodes.
rock as his hat.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
you're right.
Oh, yeah, he does, actually, yeah. Again, Lego just reusing, like, their pieces. By the way, Josh, there was a scene in the second movie where, like, we saw, like, a Grima Tauren with, the two, like, lackeys. Apparently, that's actually Kongu later on in Toa Anika.
Oh,
He's credited, actually, in the credit scene.
nice.
That's a ship? That's the ship? Who cares as long as it flies?
Why are you carrying it when you can just put it on the conveyor belt?
Yeah, that's a good point. It's not every day you get to see a legend reborn. You know, if the Rahaga are like former Toa, why doesn't Kitango just turn them back to normal too? I don't think they actually meant.
Can you?
I don't.
Can you actually turn back into Toa if you're already a Taraga?
Well, no, they're Rahaga. They're not Taraga.
Yeah, but
Tara.
didn't they become Taraga and then also were mutated?
Oh, I have no idea. I'm pretty sure they were already like Toa before they became Rahagas. Oh no, Matt's house flying the ship again? Oh gosh.
I didn't remember there being flying ships.
Yeah, me neither. I don't remember this at
them
all.
being
I know
five
their. I
or
know their.
six of
I
them.
know their
Because
first
6
trip.
Toa, yeah.
I know their first trip to Maranui was by boat,
Yeah,
and that was a pretty rough journey.
yeah. So much so that they crashed on the way there, or on the way back.
Plane's
He
why
loves
he
his-
doesn't have any wings anymore.
Yeah. He never even used them in the second movie anyway, so they're completely unnecessary. Not my problem.
Well, unfortunately, we won't beat the Toa.
Yeah.
Do it.
It kind of
That's what
sucks
Toa
that, like,
do, but we're gonna turn into Chiraga and have someone else do it.
yeah. We'll leave it to the next generation. It's their problem, not ours. We'll let the Toa millennials handle it.
Ah,
Oh yeah, the characters from the first movie. Wouldn't it be cool if those two Matoran became Toa? Wouldn't that be a cool idea, huh? Dude, I would have watched like a Bionicle Toa Anika movie. That would have been sick. Oh, I love this
Oh.
song. Damn.
I've not heard this in years.
So that was Bionicle 3, Web of Shadows. Where you see, look out, we might be real. This time we got you caught
better than I thought it
up
was going
in
to be.
a
It's
dream.
alright, but
Yeah.
I was a little surprised to hear it in this. I know it was in the promo stuff.
Yeah, just to ham in the edginess of the movie. So I think I can speak for everyone when I'm like, this is definitely the best of the Bionicle movies.
Definitely. Ah, rocking that guitar.
Like you were on a different plane. It's time to say, boom, we're everywhere you see. Look out, we might be real. This time we got you caught up in a dream. As far as like Bionicle like songs go, this is definitely one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I'll get my thoughts out of the way first. This is definitely the best of the Bionicle movies. It's still like I think it's like a solid, like decent / good movie. It's not a great movie by any means.
No.
But like I definitely see like again the elements that could make a really good movie here, and it almost works in some areas. Vakama is
Bryan was saying, if you compare it to like a TV show, I think it's a more fair way to look at it.
I think like Vakama's like character arc is a lot better done in this movie. His acting has improved a lot more. I think overall all the voice acting is much better in this movie as well. And like yeah, Rudaka is definitely like the best villain of the movie so far, which isn't saying a lot, like I said, because Bakuda isn't really that interesting of a villain in these movies.
Christian Faber.
Who's that?
He's the co-creator of Bionicle, and he's the
Oh,
concept
really?
artist.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, look, Lars worked on this movie. Our old pal Lars worked on this movie. I didn't know that, huh? Wow. But it kind of sucks that like the Toa Hordika are the ones who get like the decent Bionicle movie, because like I don't really like their designs too much.
Yeah.
I get what they're going for though. This sort of like wretched, monstrous kind of form, but I feel like you could have like worked that a bit better. Design wise, they could have made it a bit better.
Yeah.
But
I think when they did the a few years later when they did the what were they called, the antagonists for the Metro Nui, not Metro Nui, Maori Nui,
the Baraki.
saga. Yeah, I think those they did a really good job of like differentiating the more monstrous.
Oh yeah, the Baraki the Baraki have fantastic designs. They were
they were pretty unique.
They're some of the sickest like Bionicle villain designs ever.
Agreed.
But like, yes, I actually, the best designs are actually at the Viscerac are like they look great. The Viscerac actually have great design. They're the
Yeah,
spider
the
like
Viscerac are cool.
inspirations. Yeah. And yeah, again, like the other one, this movie is really funny out of context, but I still feel like it works. I give it like maybe like a solid 6 or maybe I think a solid 6 out of 10. Like I see a lot of like good elements that could if I feel like it just had a bit longer and more fleshed out, it could have been a lot stronger. This could have been like a solid 8 out of 10 movie if it was given more time to develop and flesh out.
It
I think one of the
yeah.
weaker parts is that like obviously it's a little the editing's still a little weird, but it's definitely gotten better. But the other Toa like Nuju, Wanua, and Oniwa don't really get to do much in the movie. They're just kind of there in the background. So yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts. What do you want to say, Brian?
Greg Farshti.
I I it's certainly a lot better than like the first two movies. By a long shot, especially the second one, which was absolutely terrible. I'm surprised how awful it was
Yeah,
because I watched the first two movies multiple times. This one the least. Um, Out of all of them, the third one was the one I watched the least.
yeah.
Um,
Oh, what? Okay.
fuck off.
Okay.
Good
What
story.
happened?
Good story
Hey,
production.
good story.
Ironic,
The heck?
but I would say the character work is stronger, especially for Vakama,
Yeah,
and I think Matao. I just think that overall, I feel like it needed more time fle- fleshing out their motivations and their turns, and
yeah,
Yeah.
like especially Matao because he criticizes Vakama several times towards the beginning about his leadership, how he keeps making these really terrible decisions, how he's a terrible leader, and it really gets to Vakama. But now, um, and it really should have had him step up as the leadership role and actually try to
Yeah.
lead people. Him making mistakes too, not doing all the right things, and then realizing shit. I Being a leader is actually hard. Maybe I was a little too hard on Vakama. Maybe,
yeah,
but it's not like that. It's more like he's just there in the background, just whining, and complaining how ugly he is,
yeah.
and
I'm
making
ugly and I'm
weird
proud.
noises. I'm ugly. I gotta. And that's really all it comes down to. But um, Josh, you did make a good point that it was fitting that it was him to help Vakama turn back
Hmm.
to the light.
Yeah,
Um,
to bring balance to the force.
Okay. The other thing I'll say, it does have a more thematic through line compared to the first two movies, because it's like, okay, the first two movies are like whatever the fuck they were, and
Yeah,
and this one's like, oh, it's about leadership. It's about what's the difference between being a good leader and what is not a good leader. What's a
yeah.
tyrant, and how you should rule through respect and um
Compassion.
compassion and whatnot, and not through fear and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that almost kind of reminds me of a Kingdom Hearts kind of plot. Sort
I,
of.
I kind of I think this whole setup of Bionicles should have been they should I don't I'm surprised they never thought about doing a television show, or maybe they did and they just thought, oh, we don't
I
have the
think they
budget.
planned to for a while and it just never happened.
Yeah.
Mm, yeah.
We'll always have the comic books though.
Yeah.
So,
That's true.
any more thoughts, Brian?
No, I'm good. Josh?
All right. What you got, Josh?
Nothing in particular now. I'm curious how it compares to the books.
Yeah.
I mean, I've read the books, but it's been so long I don't remember
Yeah. I didn't even.
details.
I didn't even know the books were even a thing back then. I barely even like knew what they were, because I just knew the movies and whatnot. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's yeah. Any more? Anything else? Anything else anybody wants to say?
No, but I do know what books I think I know what books you're talking about, and but there's also like there's like of um there's one for like Bionicle too, and
No, I definitely read that one, like one of those novels for Bionicle 2. I definitely remember a bit of
the
that.
novel looks very different than what it looks like on the cover. Like,
Yeah. To be fair, everything about the novels and the commercials is far different. Oh my gosh, it kind of looks uglier. It looks like the dude. This art looks. What is wrong with Wakama's face? It looks like somebody put it through an AI art generator.
It kind of does.
it's
It
like
does.
that imitation
Wow.
of like the Mona Lisa
In the,
meme.
what in the world? Wow. AI people and this is like AI art is totally the future of art, ladies and gentlemen. And then we'll show you this piece of art here. I don't think that would go well in the art collection. Well, why not? Because it's an art collection. Anyways, all right. Well, that was Bionicle 3: Web of Shadows. Thank y'all for joining us on this Let's Watch here. The next time we come back, we will be finishing up the Bionicle movies with the last one, The Legend Reborn, which apparently is possibly the worst of all the movies. And
And it's the only Bionicle movie I've never seen.
yeah,
So
Josh has
I
never
haven't
seen it
seen
either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just now noticed that like halfway, like now that we're near the end of the recording here, Bryan, you appear to be covering your sword. Your what is it? Your red sword appears to be covering half of Matow's face, huh? He's so ugly. He asked you to like cover his head with your sword.
Fitting.
Yeah, I did not intend for that at all. That's hilarious. But anyways, yeah, that's our Bionicle 3 Let's Watch. I want to thank y'all for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to also subscribe to Joshua Typo's YouTube. I'll have it plugged in the video for y'all. And shout outs to Joshua and Bryan for joining me on this Let's Watch. And yeah.
Pleasure to be here.
And other than that, yeah, thank y'all for coming out. Wear a mask if you go out. Stay safe. Have a blessed day. And we'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.